In Northwest news, a transit bus took passengers on a wild ride in Idaho as it veered out of control and crashed into a building. Reporter Jake Milder reports from the scene.
In a scene right out of the movies, a trail of smashed trees and torn up pavement ended with a bus embedded in a building. But this isn't Hollywood, it's downtown Boise. Look at these photos taken minutes after the crash. The Valley Ride bus smashed through the wall, its front end suspended in the air. Suffering from what officials are saying is mechanical failure, the bus crashed through two parking lots, one behind the camera, one right behind me, came through and made a final resting point when it hit a pylon at the Idaho Power Building. Of the 10 people on the bus, including the driver, only one passenger had to be taken to the hospital. Police are investigating the cause of the runaway bus. The driver says his brakes went out and he had no way to slow down.
If that was the case, we commend him because, instead of running into vehicles, parked vehicles, which could have resulted in more injuries, that he was able to kind of veer off the road and go through that parking lot.
So far, the assessment from the structural engineer is that the integrity of the building is fine, it's safe. We'll just, assess what needs to be done now to fix it.
The casualties to the crash include 5 trees, 2 light poles, a sign, and tens of thousands of dollars in damage to the building. The bus company insists their maintenance on their fleet is up to date and all their drivers are qualified.
We do regular training and regular safety with the drivers all the time. It's a very important role. Safety is very important to us.
Police will have the driver take a blood test to make sure he was not impaired by drugs or alcohol. The driver has been put on administrative paid leave.
Seattle has gained a new attraction for tourists, and it's ringing lots of bells. A couple turned their love of pinball into a museum. The Associated Press has the story.
To some, it's a relic of decades past, but in Seattle, the pinball tradition is rocking and rolling. A wonderland of lights and sound.
We started collecting pinball machines about 4 or 5 years ago, and our fascination with them quickly turned into almost an obsession.
Charlie Martin is the owner of the Seattle Pinball Museum, a collection of whimsical machines with names like Jupiter Crush and the Black Hole. For $13, you can come and play all you'd like, no quarters required. Every year, 15,000 visitors come to play. Martin's small storefront holds about 50 machines at a time, but his collection is much bigger. He moves them in and out constantly, satisfying his customers' pinball addiction.
You get the immediate feedback of the ball bouncing around and the lights and the sounds, and it's more than just pressing a button. You see it visually and you feel when the ball hits the glass. And
an analog thrill in the digital age. Robert Bumstead, Associated Press.
That's going to do it for us here at iFIBER 1 News. We want to thank you for watching. We'll see you again tomorrow.